These are 10 ways to make flying more comfortable. Tip 1. Reserve your seat in advance. The first piece of advice when traveling is to always reserve your seat in advance. You can spend hours gazing out the window and taking in the view, which can help you relax, realize how small you are, and make you consider how insignificant your issues seem. Regardless of whether you prefer an aisle or a window seat, booking your seat in advance will help you avoid the anxiety of not knowing what to expect when you board. If you're one of the people who goes to the bathroom a lot, take the seat next to the aisle so you don't bother other people all the time to get out of line. Tip 2. Put on comfortable clothing. The next step is to put on comfortable clothing. Getting on a plane and saying, "I'm going directly to an event," used to be a huge thing when people first started flying. Women would dress up in gorgeous clothes, pearls, and high heels for the occasion, but now we can't imagine that. Always prefer to wear something comfortable on the plane, like yoga pants and a sweater, and don't forget to pack an extra pair of socks if you're wearing sandals because it's always cold on the plane. Bring a blanket with you because the worst part of the flight is when you want to sleep and relax, but you can't because you're cold. Number 3. Bring snacks and beverages. You may have also observed that airline food quality has worsened recently and occasionally even on long-haul flights, but you're not even offered it for free. We recommend that you buy whatever you want at the airport and bring it with you, rather than paying for a meager lunch with a very limited selection on the plane. Any food or drink you purchase after clearing airport security may be brought on board, but only up to the permitted amount of liquids. You must thus make sure that any food items you bring from home are not regarded as liquids by airport security. Foods that you can't bring through security include both apparent items like soups and less obvious ones like mashed potatoes. Staying hydrated while traveling is one of the hardest things to accomplish. Always travel with a plastic water bottle so you can fill it up in the airports. You won't be able to bring any liquids past security, but if you only bring an empty bottle, you can fill it up as soon as you enter the terminal and keep filling it up all day. You only get a few tiny cups of water on the flight, so bring a water bottle so you can drink enough to stay hydrated. Number 4. Pack a mini carry-on bag. Before you even get on the plane, make sure to pack your carry-on strategically with a mini carry-on. This will be the best way to maximize the space in your seat. Always have a small bag inside your main carry-on with things that you want for the flight, such as your phone, eye masks, earplugs, water bottles, snacks, gum, etc. that you think are necessary. Therefore, grab your smaller carry-on and place it on top of your larger carry-on in the overhead compartment so you can get comfortable without the enormous bag taking up all of your foot space. Tip 5. Pack wired headphones. Packing headphones is the next action. It might be wise to clock out all of the unwanted boys, crying infants, louder announcements, and engine buzz on airplanes and instead spend some in your own peaceful mind. You should bring wired headphones with you because on today's flights, they don't always offer free headphones. Any wired headset will be useful to connect it to the plane's entertainment device to watch movies and series. Therefore, you'll need to carry your own set of headphones or be prepared to pay for a pair. Tip 6. Download the content before going on board. You can download films or seasons of your favorite shows to watch offline if you subscribe to one of the 100 streaming services such as Disney Plus or Netflix. Make sure to download any content you want before leaving your house. Many low-cost airlines don't even offer you with TV screens, and if they do, it's unlikely that the TV will have as much movie content as it once did. The free Wi-Fi you may use at the airport won't likely allow you to download anything at the speed you'd need to while you're waiting to board your aircraft, in addition to movies and TV series. Even if you end up viewing a movie 90% of the time, having books, audiobooks, and podcasts available is a nice backup. Consider adding podcasts or audiobooks to your phone as well. You can download an ebook if not. Tip number 7. Get some movement. As soon as the seatbelt indicator has been switched off and you're in the air, be careful to move around at least every couple of hours. There are often places between the cottages where you can stretch out as well. After a long travel, you feel so much better if you only take a few minutes every few hours to get some exercise. Additionally, you can move around to check if there are any better seats available for you to claim that prize. One of my favorite aspects of long-haul flights is that there is typically a refreshment station at the back of the plane where you can get snacks, water, and a range of other drinks. Walk to the back of the plane. You might be pleasantly surprised by what you discover there. Even if nothing is there, you still got some exercise, and you'll feel better when you land. Tip number 8. Pack only what you need. We frequently carry a lot of clothes that we never wear. according to how many days you'll be traveling and your predetermined itinerary. We advise that you prepare your clothing in advance. In many cases, you may fit all of your belongings in a compact suitcase. By doing so, you can avoid having to check luggage, arrive at the airport with less time to spare, and skip the desk and get straight to security. If you do this, remember to make your online check-in. Tip number 9. Online check-in. Online check-in is often available beginning 24 hours before departure. When you arrive at the airport, you must carry your checked bags to a manned counter or checked luggage station. You may avoid potential check-in lines at the airport, choose your seat assignments, and choose to get notifications about any changes to departure timings in the days preceding your flight by using online check-in. Number 10. Anti-sickness methods. If you're one of those people who suffer from motion sickness when the plane takes off or during the flight, you can use some friendly medication for motion sickness that you can get in pharmacies. Air sickness is a common affliction for many travelers. Here are some suggestions that could provide you with some quick relief. Take a sip of carbonated water or another beverage. Research has supported the use of herbs like ginger and chamomile for treating motion sickness and nausea, as well as distraction techniques like music or conversation. If self-care techniques are unsuccessful, you may want to consider taking medications like promethazine and scopolamine. Did you enjoy the video? Now watch this one.